Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to the top 10 must-see scenic routes on a Trans-America road trip. I mean, already we're looking at something unreal. I don't know where this is. I'm going to guess it's like California or like Washington. I don't know why I'm getting a bit of a sense of Washington in this video, in this picture or this image. But yeah, we're going to see different routes throughout the US. Obviously, I know the US in terms of like, the routes that people will drive on and the long road trips that you can go on has some insane scenery that you can see. But yeah, we're going to check this out. Hopefully going to enjoy. And if you've been on any of these routes, I guess let me know what your experience is like, and is it as good as maybe it's coming across in this video, or is there other ones that should be here? Because I'm assuming you could probably do like 100 different routes and probably more of routes that you have just incredible scenery that you can see and stuff. But we're going to check this out. And yeah, let's see these different routes.
Pack up the car. It's time to hit some of the most beautiful roads the country has to offer. Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks.
Is that a football pitch or a soccer pitch in the middle of nowhere in the US? What the fuck?
For the top 10 must-see scenic routes on a Trans-America road trip. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest video. Stunning, unique, and picturesque popular drives in the United States.
What the fuck? Where the fuck is that?
Number 10, the Loneliest Road, Nevada. True to its nickname, US Highway 50 becomes a rather isolated stretch of road when it passes through Nevada. But there's also something awe-inspiring about the barren landscape. There's a curious absence of civilization, which is hard to come by in the modern United States. For a good few hundred miles of road, you'll encounter little else but seemingly endless valleys, distant mountains, and the rugged plant life that toughs it out in this dry, rocky environment. Whether you're seeking solitude or simply a unique driving experience, Nevada's Loneliest Road is the answer. Just make sure to gas up whenever you enter one of the few small towns along the way.
We've started with a pretty cool route. And yeah, this is a good sort of starting point. I'm interested to see what else like we can see compared to this.
Number 9, the Old Mine Road, New Jersey. On the border of Pennsylvania and New Jersey, the mighty Delaware River cuts its way through the Appalachian Mountains. Around it, there is a 70,000-acre region of protected national recreation area called the Delaware Water Gap. Though you could easily spend an entire vacation in this natural northeastern gem, the scenic drive alone is stunning. This route has got a lot of history behind it. The portion of it known as Old Mine Road was first constructed way back in the 17th century, and signs of the area's rich history can be seen.
So this is where the football pitch was, or the soccer pitch. Sorry, it's hard. What a mad location just to have a random like sports field.
Seen all along the drive. Add to that the fall colors, scenic points, and waterfalls, and you've got one enchanting drive. Number 8, the Kancamagus Highway, New Hampshire.
Kancamagus, not Mangus. Kancamagus. Okay.
Hampshire. Speaking of good places to take in the colors of fall, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more beautiful display of radiant foliage than on this scenic New Hampshire drive. Stretching for almost 35 miles along Route 12, Kancamagus Highway is one long, winding breath of fresh air that carries you through the beautiful White Mountains National Forest. In addition to the red, yellow, and orange leaves, you'll be treated to views of the Rocky Gorge, the Swift River, various waterfalls, and of course, the ever-impressive White Mountains. For these 34.5 miles, you'll be seeing and breathing in nature at its purest. Number 7, the $1 Million Highway.
This one looks... Oh, what the fuck have I just done? Oh, there you go. This one looks a little bit dangerous. I mean, this looks very... This is like sort of what you'd see like, I don't know, like South America. Or like, just like dangerous roads you'd see. I mean, the road itself looks well kept, but just like one wrong mistake and you're falling far. But it does look cool.
Colorado. Don't worry, this drive isn't going to cost you a small fortune, but the views it offers are certainly...
Could cost your life. Oh, sorry, I had to say that. Terrible joke. That's a pretty cool view.
Worth $1 million. Running for 25 miles through western Colorado, this famous stretch of US Route 550 is not for the faint of heart.
And it's complete different like sceneries as well. This is completely different to the last image that I just saw.
For roughly 12 miles, it passes through Uncompahgre Gorge and the Red Mountain Pass, and features tight turns, narrow lanes, and gulp, no guardrails. But the views it offers up are unlike any other.
Wow.
And considering large RVs regularly navigate the route, you can surely manage in a car. Take your time and drive carefully. After all, on a road trip, it's the journey and not the destination.
But the issue is, you might be like so in awe of what you're seeing, you're just paying attention to your scenery, and then you just accidentally drive off. I mean, I assume that's not going to happen, but people get they lose their, what is it? Oh, what's the word that I was trying to say? Lose their concentration. Jesus Christ! Like 1 minute you're looking at that, the next minute you're in a ditch.
That matters. Number 6, the High Road to Taos, New Mexico. This scenic byway runs for 56 miles from Santa Fe to Taos and offers up an eclectic sampling of New Mexico's beautiful scenery and rural environs. The ever-changing landscape will take you past mountainous terrain, deserts, forest, and windswept hoodoos, which are skinny rock spires. Throughout the drive, you'll find yourself passing through a number of small towns, steeped in local traditional culture, and each offering something unique for the road tripper with extra time to stop and visit. Historic adobe houses, local sites, and traditional handcrafts abound. This is a slice of America that you need to visit to understand and fully appreciate.
Very unique, this one.
Number 5, Route 66,
Classic.
Illinois to California. Once a major artery cutting across America, and one of the country's very first highways, this historic road has since been retired from the official U.S. highway system in favor of modern alternatives. But historic Route 66 hasn't lost any of its famed charm, and it's the sort of drive that every serious road tripper owes it to themselves to embark upon at least once in their lives. Running from Chicago to California and covering a whopping 2,448 miles, historic Route 66 doesn't need to be driven in its entirety to be appreciated. But the longer you can commit to it, the more charming retro attractions and different landscapes you'll be able to take in. Number 4, Blue Ridge Parkway, Virginia and North Carolina. This all-American road bills itself as America's favorite drive. And when you've driven it for yourself, it becomes hard to argue against that claim. Spanning from Afton, Virginia to Cherokee, North Carolina, this scenic drive along the mountainous spine of this region of the Appalachians connects Shenandoah National Park and Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and takes you along through distinct geographical regions like Ridge, Plateau, and Highlands. Each offers something unique, meaning you'll really want to commit to the whole 469 miles. Don't worry, with this much beauty on display, the chances of getting bored are slim to none. Number 3, going to the Sun Road, Montana. With a name like that...
Okay, this one... What the hell? This looks like it's in Chile or something. Mate. I've done so many reactions to the US and I've never seen anything like this. This is crazy. This image alone is mad. Because I used to watch like Top Gear and you'd go on like these road trips in like the specials. And they'd go on like these mad roads, and I feel like this just sort of is a sort of road that I can imagine being on that, like in South America or something.
3, going to the Sun Road, Montana.
Wow, that's
with a name
amazing.
like that, you know that
Holy
this drive is
shit.
going to be a good one. But nothing can prepare you for this much beauty. Located in Glacier National Park, going to the Sun Road takes you through some of the most ruggedly beautiful wilderness that America has to offer. The 50-mile stretch of road has been described as a marvel of engineering because, really, it brings you places you shouldn't reasonably be able to travel by car. As you wind through the Rocky Mountains,
the people building these roads, fair enough, man.
You'll take in one breathtaking vista after another.
Wow.
This is another tricky road to navigate, but with so much to take in, you'll want to take it nice and slow.
If this is number 3, what the hell is going to be number 1?
Anyway. Number 2, the Overseas Highway, Florida.
This is the Keys.
This drive is like few others, mainly because very little of it is spent above dry land. The aptly named Overseas Highway is an all-American road that stretches 107 miles from Miami to Key West, partially constructed using the defunct Overseas Railroad. This unique drive takes road trippers over open ocean, through tropical savannas, and above stunning coral reef. With places to stop, stretch your legs, and explore at the various keys along the drive, the Overseas Highway is a road trip unto itself.
That is mad. When were these roads built, by the way? Because before I assumed people were living in the Keys, but then I guess they'd just have to get boats back and forth. There was no like highway or anything. When was the highway built?
One that really needs to be experienced to be understood. Number 1, the Pacific Coast Highway, California, Oregon, and Washington.
Was this the one in the start of the video?
You haven't truly driven across America until you've
I guessed it was in Washington or California, but I cooked if it's that one.
Also driven up or down its west coast. The Pacific Coast Highway is not only breathtaking, it also carries you through and by so many towns, cities, beaches, and parks that you'll want to dedicate a serious chunk of time to ensure that you do it right. Load up the camping gear, and you'll find yourself lulled to sleep by the sweet sounds of ocean waves at one of the many campgrounds. Of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't single out California's Big Sur in particular, which, even by...
Oh my days, that is crazy. How was this built? Like, look at this bridge. How the hell did they build this? Bloody hell.
East Coast Highway standards is
cool.
Next level in terms of natural beauty. And on that note, happy driving.
I've never seen like any of these. That is mad. Bloody hell, man. The US really has got some insane routes. The UK can't come close when it comes to this kind of stuff. You just can't compete. I've never seen Florida drivers in such unison. What?
And one that...
Yeah, that does look a bit eerie. They're just perfectly driving in the same distance between each other. Yeah, man, this is cool. There's not really much I can say about this. This is just really interesting. I didn't realise how many different, like, incredible road trips you could go on in the US. Like, there's such a wide variety of them as well. And like I said, you could probably do, like, another 100 roads or road routes, etc. that are themselves incredible. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts on this. Have you been on many of these? Have you been on all of these? I guess there's some people that sort of treat like going on different routes and road trips and stuff as like a hobby in a sense, I assume. So yeah, I'm guessing that people have been on many different routes and roads in the US like this or other ones as well. You just like tick them off like a bucket list. But yeah, I'm surprised there was no Alaska here. But maybe there's other ones that are similar in Alaska. But I guess Alaska's not really many roads, is there? That's probably the reason for Alaska not being there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. And yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.